Hello everyone, it's Mike with Texas Survival School. And I posted earlier some pictures about the firebox stove that I got in. This is a Snow Peak Solo, and I have about 3 cups of water inside of it, and as you can see, I'm using the Tranga burner that's on the stove, and we're just going to do a little burn test here and see how it goes. It's supposed to be optimal space, headspace between the stove and the bottom of your pan using an alcohol stove is about 1 inch, which is what they call the sweet spot, and that's definitely what it is. I'm gonna see if I can kill this light on the camera and get a picture of what the bloom looks like coming out of the Tranga stove. Excuse me, finding a little bit of a cold here. I'm also using heat, H-E-E-T, as my fuel source. Be right back. Alright, so we have the light turned off on the camera now, and you can see what the bloom looks like on the stove. I did forget to set the timer on here, so we'll kind of just give a general time now. I'm showing on my wristwatch about 5 minutes after 10. You can already see little fish eyes starting to develop down in the bottom of the titanium Snow Peak Solo cup. So, be back shortly. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Here you can see a little bit of the flame making its way up the side of the pot. So that tells me that I could probably move the stove down inside the stove just a little bit lower, and probably just have the top of the flame then kissing the bottom of this pot. So be back. Alright, so we're about 2.5 minutes, maybe getting close to 3 minutes into the boil test here, and already starting to get a little bit of bubbles coming up to the top. It's by no means a rolling boil yet, but it is not far away. Be right back. Alright, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's telling me it's getting pretty close. Do you hear the noise that the water is making, moving around inside the pot with the stove? This would be a pretty efficient way to cook on this stove. Like I said, I'm using the yellow bottle heat, H-E-E-T, and this stuff is pretty good. This stuff has been inside the stove, the fuel inside the stove, for about 2 years and has not been changed out. So 2 years inside the stove, sealed up, and it's still pretty good stuff. So we'll be right back. Okay, so 6 minutes and 34 seconds is what I got on this rolling boil. So not bad. Sorry about that. Not bad at all. So very pleased with how this worked out. you really need to check out this firebox stove if you have it. Alright, like I said, this is Mike with TexasSurvivalSchool.com. Come take a class with us. Talk to you later.